And how's it going, Clashers? This is your host, Amazingness33, with yet another episode of Amazing Attacks. And today we got the Barbarian Horde. We are going in with a legion of barbarians, infiltrating enemy bases, and winning as much gold as we can. Alright, so first off, I'm just gonna give props to my clanmate in this clan, pre-K graduate, who, yes, is a graduate of pre-K. As you can see, he has a bunch of barbarians in his army camps. Pay no attention to the half-destroyed base. But he was the one that introduced me to this. I was talking with him, and he was showing me how he would just go out with 180 barbarians. He'd do a match, get 100,000 gold. It doesn't even have to be that much. He'd come back, and all the barbarians were already trained, and he'd just keep raiding continuously for like half an hour, and he'd get like 800,000 gold in like half an hour just using barbarians. So I'm going to try and employ the same strategy as he did, and I'm going to train a ton of barbarians in my barracks, and we are going to do a couple raids here, and yeah, we're not gonna do 75. All right, we'll do 60. So I'm gonna do a raid. I'm not gonna use my king for the first one. We'll see if I can use my king for the second one. By the time I get back, all the barbarians should be pretty much trained up, and we'll go right into the base, and we'll see how much loot we can get. All right, so this base looks like a willing victim for 200 barbarians. I didn't search for too long, maybe like 3 or 4 searches actually. So I'm just going to destroy a couple buildings on the outside, and it looks like most of the money's in the collectors. And I'm not really going for the big profits here. If I can get even like 80,000 gold, 80,000 elixir, it's a good battle, because I don't really need any elixir to fund this army. This army probably costs like 10,000 elixir total. So I'm going to I should probably wait till that spell factory goes down. I'm going to wait till that spell factory goes down, and a bunch of barbarians spamming them right at the top of the base, trying to get some of that gold. Alright, so we're going to see how this works. I haven't really tried it. It seemed to work for my friend. We're going to see how well it works for me. It's kind of a hit or miss. Alright, so they're getting some of the money. The splash damage kind of destroys them, and by kind of, I mean completely destroys them. But let's see how we can do here. Alright, so we're getting a few more of the collectors. Gonna try to not lose as well. That's gonna be difficult. Alright, so the loss seems inevitable. But that's okay, not going for trophies either. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. Alright, so I used all my barbarians. That doesn't look like a whole lot, but we're going to go back and see what we got here. Yeah, alright, so the army is already half trained up, and it costs literally 1 gem to complete them, or 2 minutes. So I'm just going to, I am really impatient and don't feel like waiting. So I'm going to actually not gem them all, because apparently I don't have enough room in my army camps. So we're going to get as many as possible, 3 more. Really? 3? Alright. So we're going to wait on 3 barbarians to train up. And we're good. So I think I spent like 2 or 3 gems there. Whatever. Alright, so we're going back in the match. We're going to find a better one this time. We're going to go for some more gold. I still made profit on that, actually. And that's like just instant gold, basically. And I mean, if you raid like 20 times in a row, it could take you like not even an hour. And you are making good profit. And this base looks like a good one if I want some gold. Alright, so we're going to go in on this base. It has a decent amount of gold. We're going to try and take it. We're working on those wizard towers. We're working on those walls and all that crap at Town Hall 8. So we're going to need gold the entire way. And we're going to use these barbarians, which are on mega steroid boost. Thank you, Supercell. We're going to try and make the most of that just for a little bit. Take out some of these structures, get to that gold, and then get out of this base. Alright, so this raid's already going better than the last one. Obviously, You need some practice before you can just go in with all barbarians and expect to win. First time didn't go so well. This time going much better. I probably could actually win this one. Just gotta not be extremely stupid here at the end. 42% got to all of the gold mines except for one of them at the top. The problem with this raid is you really can't go inside the base because the splash damage is just gonna literally eat you alive. Like, these barbarians are just getting eaten alive, like, completely and utterly, like, absolutely annihilated by these mortars. So we're going to try and get to that one last gold mine before we hop out of this base here. And let's see, can the barbarians clutch the last gold mine, dodging the mortar shell, getting annihilated by the second mortar shell, but they're low-level mortars, so we got this. Alright, so we got all of the money, other than one sliver of dark elixir. 186,000 gold, win, and a profit on elixir nonetheless. So, alright, not too shabby. I just spent 5 minutes or less and just got like 400,000 gold. So I'm going to try and keep using that strategy. Didn't even use the king or spells or clan castle. Seems to be working alright. If you're a Town Hall 8, you can try it out. But who knows? Can this strategy work for Town Hall 10? We will find out. I'll be back with my other account, and I'll see you guys in just a minute. Alright guys, so we are here with my Town Hall 10 account, and look at these beautiful striking barbarians. Level 7 big brutes, 240 of them, in the flaming army camps with their flaming gold swords. And, yes, that sounded worse than I meant it to be. But we're gonna go in and attack anyway, and let's see how much gold we can get and how little trophies we can lose. Alright, so we found this base, and just based on the fact that the town hall is outside, we know we can win. And that already pays for our army. But it deeply saddens me that we don't have a regular army here and can take all this out. But we're certainly gonna try. So let's do what we can. All right. So we're gonna spam like 15 of these guys. I should probably do it. 20 barbarians to take out the town hall. Key strategy tip: it will take about 20 barbarians to take the town hall. Alright, so there are some wizard towers and mortars that may or may not present a problem. I'm going to lean towards may present a problem. So we're going to start by taking out some of these outside structures, hoping that one barbarian can trigger that spring trap. Thank you, one barbarian, for risking your life for the cause. And we're going to try and get to at least like 2 to 3 of these storages if possible. So we still have 188 barbarians and our king and 2 heal spells. I'm not using the clan castle. But if it means getting the gold, I will use the heal spells. Alright, so we're going to put a bunch of them right here. We're going to put a heal spell so the splash damage can't annihilate them. And you know what? We're going to send in the king. And just watch what happens when I activate the king's ability in a second. Just watch. This is going to be crazy. This is going to be crazy. Boom! All the barbarians get enraged, take out that gold, take out the wizard tower, take out the mortar. King's ability just doing work right there. And yeah, they got the gold storage. They did get the gold storage. So thank you, King. Thank you very much. And yeah. Good job. Good job. So we're gonna try and avoid another splash defense. So to do so, we're just going to try and get into this enclosure. Please attack the wall. The one time I want my troops to attack the wall, and they don't attack the wall. Alright, so they're finally attacking the wall. We want 1 elixir storage, so that'll make this a decent raid. And let's see what we can get here. Yeah. So we still have about 60 barbarians. They're taking out the cannon. That mortar is dealing a... Oh, no! Giant bomb! Alright, so we're going to send in like a stream of barbarians. Hopefully that can take out this storage. Alright, yeah, easily got that storage. Alright, so I don't think we're going to be able to do too much more damage on this base. Let's just use the rest of these barbarians for the heck of it. see if we cannot get a decent percentage on this base. Let's see how high of a percentage we can get. We did already win. So that's all that matters. We did win. And 41. All right, 41%, and we turned a profit. That's all that matters. 80,000 golden elixir at the bonus. I did search for a little while, but we did win, and we did do it in a cheap fashion. So, oh, look at that. I came back, and all my troops were already trained. So you know what that means, guys. That means we're going into another attack, and because I certainly don't want to do this again, we are going to take out the barbarians that were already training before I go into that attack. Alright, so solid rating so far. If you didn't already know that, noob tip, if you deploy the king with a bunch of barbarians, he does enrage all of them, and that's how we were able to get to that gold storage. Alright, so we're going to search again, and I will see you guys again when I find some loot. Alright, so I gave up searching. We're going to go for this base. I'm just hoping and pleading that the money is in the collectors here. So we're going to go in on Sandy, learn how to spell, and we are going to try and get the W and get some cash while we're at it. It turns out that there's literally, like, nothing in those collectors. And when I mean nothing, I mean, like, diddly squat, absolutely zero. So, audible, we are spamming every single barbarian after we get through right here. Right at that center wall and just hoping for the best. So, clearly, the supreme strategy is to spam, like, literally all your barbarians at the bottom of the screen. And that's exactly how we are going to try and win this. No, giant bomb. Alright, so we're gonna still try that. The Archer Queen is clearly getting overwhelmed by all these barbarians. And we're going to try and deploy the rest of them and hope that they get some better intelligence to actually go somewhat towards the center of the base instead of all the way around the edge. So I'm holding one finger down and just streaming barbarians into this guy's base, hoping that eventually they do turn and go for the middle compartment and not get hit by the mortar. Now, that is a lot to ask from these bright, young, bearded fellows, but hopefully they can get it done. I doubt they will be able to, but hey, you never know. Alright, so I have 5 barbarians left, and apparently they're all dead. And I got no money, so yeah. Alright. Great raid. Amazing attacks. Just pulled off clearly another amazing attack. And we're going to save a few guys' lives. An amazing 0 gold and 820 elixir. And an amazing negative 26 trophies. So, quick review before we end the video here. Yeah, Legion of Barbarians. Quite the attack strategy. Town Hall 8, it can actually work, because the bases, you can find them a lot easier with some loot, and they are much easier to defeat, because they don't have all that splash damage. Town Hall 10, it was such a pain, wading through all those bases, trying to find something decent to attack, and as you can see, the profit is clearly amazing from that last raid. I mean, if that didn't convince you to use this strategy, I don't know what would. But, yeah, to be honest, I would recommend not using this ever at Town Hall 10. Probably even Town Hall 9. I can't say for certain. I haven't tried it at Town Hall 9 because I don't have a Town Hall 9 account. But, I mean, by all means, if you want to attack a Town Hall 10 with all barbarians, go for it. Go for it. But, I'll leave that one to you. I'm going to go back to my ultimate farming strategy guide from my last video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was fun to do. It was fun to send in all those barbarians. And yeah, most of them risked their lives for nothing, like those 240 that I just deployed and all died. Sadness. Alright, so I hope you liked the video. Like, comment, subscribe, share, do whatever you want with it. Hit all those buttons, yeah. Alright, okay, just do that in your own room. Alright, so until next time, you know what to do. Stay clashy.